All right, guys, I thought we would test out the new Adobe beta with the AI in it and everything like that, the auto generative everything. So you guys might have seen from our preview, we have a little picture of Jake here, and I'll just show you. We already did this one. We're able to add a pirate hat. We add some boats in the background here. And we add a little, let's see, pirate sword and a treasure chest and a what do you call it? Parrot. Anyway, and another little rowboat. But you can actually, here I didn't do Jake's overall outfit, but what I can actually do is type in, first let's select the subject from the background layer. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that I take his head away, because otherwise it completely changes what person it is. So I just use my little selecting tool here and put it on negative and negative down his head. And then I'm going to put, try to make him something like maybe a red coat. So write in dress as British red coat. Let's see here. And it's thinking about it, and oh, well, that's not what I had in mind at all. But I mean, it's red, and this gives you 3 options. So look at the 3 options. None of them I can see already. None of them are like a British red coat, so to speak. It's a red vest. And you can actually use the little thumbs on the bottom to give it an up or down if it's got close. But let's try something different. Let's try dress as an 1800s British red coat. Oh, we'll take away red coat. Maybe write 1800s soldier. Yeah. And then you just press generate. Let it think it through here. And oh, that time it thought whatever I was writing, an 18th century soldier, was apparently offensive. So we'll try something different so it's not offensive. Anyway, you can see it doesn't always get it right from the first time. I'll show you what I ended up with here. We'll just skip ahead a couple more tries. You don't have to watch me watch all of them. All right, there we go. So it's not at all, but it looks more like a pirate one. So let's add our pirate stuff back in. There we go. And there. Now we have another different look for Jake's pirate outfit. All right, but let's go on. Let's try a different one from scratch. So I have this beautiful picture of Jake standing in the woods. And again, I'm going to use the subject select right from the background layer. And I'm going to, once again, narrow that down so it doesn't include his face, because it will change his face. And we're going to type in here, add cowboy clothes. And then you just click on the generate, and it's amazing how it does this. So, oh, well, that looks kind of like moonshiners. That one's a sort of cowboy. That one's a bit different. We'll delete that layer. We'll do it again. We'll select them again. I find that sometimes you have to delete the layer so it doesn't keep on generating the same junk over and over again. Give it a fresh start. So we'll try that layer again. Again, I'll select them. I'll use the deselect tool here to narrow my selection down to not include his head. And this time we'll write Old West clothes. And oh, well, that looks better. The hand is weird. And if we come over here, we can see we could click on the other options here. Oh, I like that. It added a lot of trees in the front though. But it looks good. It looks believable. That one looks okay, but it looks a little bit like something's not right about it. So let's go with the one with the trees. And now we're going to try a hat. Add a cowboy hat. And oh dear. A Mexican sombrero. And let's see, what else did they give us? I don't know what that middle one is, but that cowboy one, it looks like it's just sitting on the very top of his head, not quite right. We'll come back. We'll turn that layer off. Let's try something else. Let's put something back here. And this is what I really like. In the background, we'll select here and we'll write add a horse. And it should, because it's further back, it can see the depth of field. It analyzes the depth of field. So the horse should be out of focus. So add a horse in the background. And oh, there it is, but there's no head. All right. Let's see the different types of horses. None of the horses have a head. No head on the horses, but it's believable. It looks like a horse. You can tell it's a horse. Let's see here. Let's try a different one. Let's lasso over here with the lasso selection tool. We'll put a different horse over here. We'll try. Maybe if I don't have it going out of frame at all, it doesn't have any reason to take the head away. All right. And add a horse in the background again. And well, that one looks good. Let's see what the other two look like. Oh, that one looks really weird. We'll go with the first one. So again, you're not going to get every time with these AI perfect results. Like, it really seems to struggle with hats. So let's try the hat one more time on Jake. We'll make it a different shape here. Try to put it so it's on his head where it should be. And yeah. Add. We'll write like a small, medium cowboy hat. And then we just press generate and we watch the results. Okay, that's a weird hat, but what are the other options we get here? Well, that one works. We'll go with that one. That actually looks really good. All right, awesome. So there, you got Jake in a cowboy scene, just like that. Super cool. All right, let's try actually a entirely different scenario. So this is a picture of Linus by a castle, and I'm just gonna, all you do here is you grab your crop tool, again on the background layer, and you crop out so that this white appears on the frame. And you can crop down or up or all over the place. You can do whatever you want. But I'm just going to crop to the side and make this a panorama. Maybe. We'll see what it actually generates. So you use the crop tool, stretch it out to where you want to, and then you use the little square selection tool there. And I'm just going to select out just on the inner edge of the frame of Linus here. Yeah. And up to the edge where I want it to go here. I leave a little border. And then down, you click this little button right here. Yeah. And then see how it selects the rest of it. And then you press generate. And then generate again. And there, now I was thinking about it. It's filling it out now. I mean, this does take a little bit of processing power. Whoa. That looks so seamless. Guys, that's super impressive. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And give Linus a hat. Again, the hats don't work. There you go. All right, look at this. Linus with a hat, guys. That was pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. It's very impressive what this stuff can do, and we'll definitely keep on playing with it, but we thought we'd give you like a little Monday peek at this. And yeah, I'll continue to do terrible pictures of the poor guys. Be careful. There were some trials that we did that ended up with Linus in some very scary clothes. But yeah, have fun with it, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe and give us some comments down below.